Well, no. This is the kind of video that would usually get a guy slaughtered online. But luckily for me, no one knows who the fuck I am. So as of recording, Cristiano Ronaldo is still a Manchester United player who appears to be trying to force a way out. And when a player usually feels this way about their club, the general response from the fans usually goes something like this. wait, let me get my glasses on because I'm actually reading this off an Oxford journal. Well, fuck you too, son. But since it's Ronaldo, the Red Devils remained resolute on retaining the registration of the retro right mid regardless of his resounding reservations. Now, I've already made videos from United's perspective on why they should keep him. But today, I'm going to tell you why CR7 himself should stay. Now, before I do, I think it's worth mentioning that whatever the reason is behind Ronaldo wanting to leave, I'm pretty sure it's A, justified, and B, selfish. And no, these things aren't mutually exclusive. Welcome to the real world, fuckhead. But as much as social media's supremely sellable but self-centered, snobby and sarcastically snide subject may savor the satisfaction of securing top spots statistically, there is something else he possibly cares even more about. Legacy. And this isn't just dependent on numbers and statistics. There is another factor that defines the legacy of every GOAT level performer. More so than stats, more so than fan following, and sometimes even more so than the sustained level of performance. And that is their response when in the face of adversity. And while this is undoubtedly the worst adversity Ronaldo has faced in his professional career, it is certainly not the first. Man, people forget that when Ronaldo joined Real Madrid, the club had not only gone out of the Champions League in the second round 5 years in a row, but also ended the previous season with 5 losses on the trot. And even in his first season, Real finished trophyless and went out in the second round of the Champions League again. But he relented, and I think it's fair to say, reaped the rewards in the end. When he suffered that career-shaping injury in 2014, the very easy decision would have been to call it a day on his international career to prolong his stay at the top, especially considering that 1. He'd just broken Pauletta's record and stood atop his country's all-time goal-scoring charts, and 2. By 2014, much like Ronaldo's knee, the Portuguese squad just seemed to be getting worse. Because while Lionel Messi was at the World Cup final looking over at Aguero and Di Maria, Ronaldo was instead busy trying to teach the likes of Sylvester Varela and Ruben Amorim how to play with the ball only using your f***ing feet. And as a result, international success appeared more unlikely than ever. But again, he relented. And relented not only long enough to bring silverware back to his country on 2 occasions, but also to witness the emergence of another golden generation. But now, at the twilight of his illustrious career, he's gonna run away from the biggest challenge of all so Messi doesn't overtake him in the UCL charts? Well, I'm not gonna lie, he probably would. The man's a narcissist and a half. But my point is he shouldn't. Because firstly, Messi isn't gonna overtake him. Sorry, but Ronaldo has a healthy goal scoring lead and PSG have an unhealthy bottling habit. And more importantly, if he avoids this challenge, it'll weaken his GOAT claim much more so than losing any one record. Because think about it this way. What do you reckon would be a bigger argument against him being the all-time great? Potentially finishing second in the Champions League all-time top scorers list while still holding pretty much every other record, or being a Manchester United legend and still leaving them when the going got tough? I know my answer. Besides, just look at the flip side. After being a serial winner for 2 decades and having possibly the greatest career ever, he finishes off by returning to the club he loves and helping them get back to the levels he himself left them on all those years ago. To me, this would solidify him at number 1 more than any more amount of goals or assists he may get. I just hope he realizes this, because at the end of the day, being the best ever has always been his ultimate goal. And that is that. Agree or disagree beats indifference. Once again, don't forget to like, comment and share, and of course, subscribe. Till next time, we keep rolling.